It's early April in Colorado, which means we're in for at least another 4 to 6 weeks of snow. As I am thoroughly tired of freezing my tail off, I make the decision to load up my car and head out to the Utah desert for an extended weekend of landscape photography. My destination is a wide open range around the area called Factory Butte. I had heard of this area before through some videos done by San Francisco photographer Michael Shainblum, and since I knew I was only a day's drive away, I decided to go check it out for myself. I had hoped to visit the area during wildflower season. Unfortunately, due to a lack of rainfall and my own poor timing, this was not to be. Nevertheless, I have high hopes to get some unique photos, and in general, I'm looking forward to getting back out into nature, which I have been sorely missing the past couple of months. Due to the nature of my day job overriding a couple of outings I had planned during March, it's been a while since I've been able to get out and do any landscape photography. So, I am very glad to be getting away for a few days and getting back to what I love to do, taking landscape photos and exploring new locations. The area I've chosen to explore consists mostly of BLM land, which would prove to be both a boon and a hindrance on this trip, but I'll talk about that in a later video. So you might be watching this video and asking yourself, Ryan, why are you talking to the camera but I can't hear you? Well, let me put it simply, my friends, I screwed up. The simple fact of the matter is, I forgot to make sure that my audio cable from my microphone was properly plugged into my Fuji X-T4. So instead of using the microphone with the windscreen on top of it, my camera instead was recording the audio from its internal microphone, which ended up sounding like it was in the middle of a Force 5 hurricane. Good job, Ryan. Essentially what I'm trying to tell you guys in this piece to camera is essentially the same thing that I said in the earlier overdubs of this video. Basically trying to justify why I haven't been out shooting for the last month, and also explaining where I am, what my plans are, and what I'm hoping to accomplish with this photo trip. Okay, back to the actual photography. This composition was over a rise that I had eyed earlier while trying to frame up a different composition that ultimately failed due to poor lighting conditions. I decided to stick with this composition for the evening because I really liked how I was able to use the sandstone rock to frame up the distant mountain and the creek bed running through the image. I wasn't hopeful for any color in the sky, but I've learned that if you don't stick it out, you're never going to get the shot. It's not often that the first photo of the trip turns out to be one of my favorites. Usually it's just a means to clear out the cobwebs and get the muscle memory working. But the combination of the sandstone with the cooler tones of the evening, and the overall composition with the rocks framing the creek bed and Mount Ellen Peak in the distance, plus the effort I put into framing this shot up, means that I'm very happy with how it turned out. This image was a combination of 4 different exposures, 3 for the depth of field and shadow detail, and 1 frame exposed for the sky, in which I managed to get a little bit of color in the clouds as the sun was setting. When I was framing this image up, I was really focused on the full 3:2 aspect ratio, but after editing it, I thought this might also make a good 4:5 image. I do like both versions of the crop, but tell me, which version do you prefer? Sun is down, the clouds are clearing out, so I don't know, there could be a good chance for some astrophotography tonight, but to be perfectly honest, I am tired. It was a long drive and I am hungry, and to be perfectly honest, I still haven't been able to find a good, I only had about 2-3 hours to composition scout before golden hour and sunset there, so I was mad scramble to find a composition. So I do have a couple of things that I found that'll be interesting over the next couple of days, but I think, yeah, right now, honestly, I kind of just want to find a place to park up for the night, make some dinner, roll out my bedroll in the back of my thought I heard something there. Like a cow or something. Oh, I can't believe there's cows out here. I know people run cattle out on BLM land, but they're just they get in the way. They get in the way on the road. So, but what was I saying? Oh yeah, just gonna find a place to park up for the night, make some dinner, and call it a night, and try and get up for sunrise tomorrow. Which sunrise, I don't even know if I've got a good composition for sunrise. I think I do, but I only had a couple hours to what am I trying to say? I only had a couple hours to location scout earlier, so we will see. We will see. We're just gonna play it by ear tomorrow. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit the notification bell to know when I upload future videos. And got a few more videos coming up. This is video number 1 from Factory Butte. In fact, let me just turn the camera here so I can actually show you. Ouch. There it is. I am blathering on. This is why I don't usually talk in videos, but you know, I haven't done a piece of camera for a long time, and it felt like it would be probably a good introduction to get back into it. So guys, I am gonna call it right here. I've been blabbering way too much. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next one.